Hello class, today I'll be doing my round two. I want to start first by responding to my partner Landon. I did notice there was a consecutive theme in his first presentation of the lack of diversity. There is an exclusive membership, like Landon said, of about 6,000 members. However, there are a lot of subcategories that the academy also hosts, which I think are important because it also gives an opportunity for new people to be coming in. It might take a long time to get into this solid 6,000 people, but we also have to take into consideration, like he said, that there's a majority of people that are age 16, and I don't mean to sound cruel, but they would eventually leave, and that will leave a lot of space for new people. I did see a lack of diversity in his presentation, but I think this lack of diversity might be in the membership portion of people who vote for movies, but there's not a lack of diversity in the movies being nominated, and there's not a lack of diversity in people being invited to the event. And I think for us as viewers, the people being invited to the event and the movies being nominated should be and are far more influential than who votes for this. That's just my opinion. Now moving on into my theory, I'll be using the Marxist theory. This is basically a theory stating that there's a production of goods per profit. So it's just basically looking at the profit. It also says that people are divided into groups. So there's basically the elite group, in this case, the people who host the Oscars, and the people who go, and then us who view it. There are a few owners. In this case, we're going to call them sponsors. And you'll see why later on. And I'll also explain the picture of Emma. Basically, in 2016, the Oscars made a profit of 115 million. A 30-second ad in 2016 was worth 1.72, and it's estimated that in 2017 it was worth about 2 million. There was a commercial clutter of 45% increase, which is meaning that while the Oscars are airing, there's many more commercials than in past years. There are a lot of first-time sponsors, which means that there are a lot of people, perhaps locally, that can buy into the local stations to promote what they're selling. So it kind of includes us, and it gives us new options for products to buy, what's popular in this case. We should also note that there is $100,000 gift bag that nominees received with products and trips, and that's where the Emma picture comes in. There's actually a trip that they are given through this bag where they can stay at this really fancy hotel. So all of this is revenue, all of this is advertising for companies and other products, and like there's even food in the gift bag. And this is just a chart of basically the revenue in past years. So with this, and after I looked at some sources, there are some top spenders, and some of these are Samsung, American Express, Google, AT&T. So there is a hierarchy, but there's also space for small businesses locally to advertise, giving us more opportunity to consume. And even though there's a high emphasis on revenue, at the same time, this is allowing us to be more exposed to products and things out there.